on, Brock, as we honor John Madden with our Thanksgiving celebration series. Ball is teed up. Chase McLaughlin to do the honors. And we're off from Tampa. Here's Greg Dortch with the return. He dodged the tackle. Making some progress here. He showed some nice bursts on that run back, didn't he? Getting them all the way out to their own 40. So here are the Cardinals now, headed out for their first drive. And bringing them out in his 10th season now. A veteran who minimizes turnovers better than almost anyone here in the NFL, Jacoby Brissett.
Jacoby Brissett has seen some adversity in this league. Occasional starting opportunities as well. And he's hung around because he knows how to take care of the football. He can still throw it deep with the best of them. But he's the type of guy you just trust. You trust that he can come in, that he can manage the offense, and he can win a game if needed.
An excellent game. 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
I can assure you of one thing. That carry just brought some extra work in the opening quarter. You couldn't script that run any better.
From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. DiMercado on the carry. Another small 4-yard chunk there. Stopped that time by Jamel Dean.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, it's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule. That kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6. They pitch it to him. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. Operating from the gun, Brissett. Harrison secures this left side. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. That play good for 17 and a first down.
If they get a handful of these types of plays per game, the pass game coordinator is going to be one happy camper.
1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Here's a game to DiMercado. He's able to manage a couple on that run.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. From the shotgun, Brissett. Pressure's there, and the Bucs got it. That pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Kate, all the data lately has taught us really clearly. Sacks, negative yardage plays. They not only just destroy that play, they destroy drives. Well done, defense.
Gotta figure out this 3rd down here. Third and long for him here. The left side, caught by Higgins. And able to get this down to the 15 before going out.
Awareness. You've got to be aware. Play caller, quarterback, receiver have to be aware of where the sticks are. That route's just not enough, not deep enough to extend the drive and move the chains.
So on 4th down, Cardinals calling on Chad Ryland to attempt this field goal. This is going to be a 32-yarder from the left hash. The kick by Ryland is good. And our game starts with a field goal on the opening drive.
Maybe just a little disappointing with that good field position that it didn't yield a touchdown, but they moved the ball well. You got 3 on that scoreboard.
kickoff. Ryland with the honors. On the return, here comes Cameron Johnson. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. So here now are the Buccaneers on offense to begin their first drive. And at the helm, coming off a career-best performance in year 7 here in the NFL, the #1 overall pick back in 2018 out of Oklahoma, Baker Mayfield.
I firmly believe the NFL is better with quarterbacks like Baker Mayfield in it. His teams, they just embrace his feisty, chippy attitude he plays with. They also embrace the production he's shown. Massive new career best a season ago with 4,500 yards and 41 touchdowns.
We give to Irving to start this drive. And he needed just 6 yards to begin this one. We've got 2nd and 4.
The cool thing about a drive-starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play with whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4. Baker now from the gun. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
3rd and short, Mayfield. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's out of bounds beyond the 35-yard line. It's a pickup of 4 yards. And that will be a Tampa Bay first down.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. A tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
We've set it downs from 37. Catch me left side by Luka. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the 39-yard line.
Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Baker now off the play fake. Finds him over the middle. And he's going to be brought down at the 42.
That's a gain of 3. Now 3rd and 5.
About set. This is 3rd and 5. Baker throwing again. That's good to Godwin. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And the Bucs have the first.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
So that connection for a first will bring us to the end of the first. Just 3-0 is our score. More from Raymond James Stadium coming up after the break. Back for the start of quarter number 2. It's Buccaneers football as we begin. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. And this run is going to push him inside the 40. Give him 7 there.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Setting up the screen here to Godwin. And they'll get there and stop him at the line. The rookie from Michigan there that time.
The defenders, they were ready for that throw, stopping him right at the line of scrimmage.
All right, 2 yards to go here on 3rd down on what will be the 9th play of this impressive drive. Man in motion, headed right. On 3rd and 2, here's Mayfield. Complete beyond the marker. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that will be a Tampa Bay first down.
Buccaneers, 1st down. 1st and 6-yard line.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Moving the ball very well out of the gate here. It's set up now at the 26. On first down, they're going to run with Irving. Went in there full steam ahead, but he ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on that one. So the run goes backwards. What do you think, Brock? Is it time that they start getting a little more aggressive, take some more risks offensively?
Not in my book. You've not earned that right. I think a lot of play callers feel that same way, too. Man, you get to earn the right to be aggressive and take shots when you can do the basics, like, I don't know, run for a positive gain.
Short pass brought in. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Gain of 5 brings up 3rd and 6.
3rd and 6 for them to figure out now. They'll air it out on 3rd. That's caught for the first. And this is down all the way to the 3. And even 20 yards on the play, and it awards them with a 1st and goal.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
Quick throw left side, complete. And that is a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers finish off their opening drive. All right, so we're already into the second quarter, Brock, but that was just their opening drive of this football game. Fortunately, they did get a touchdown out of it.
Yep, and if opportunities with the ball are going to be as infrequent as they've been to start this game, you got to make each and one of those chances count. In that area, they are a perfect 1-for-1.
On is Chase McLaughlin for the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Buccaneers won up the opposing field goal. They start with 7 on their opening drive. McLaughlin has it on the team, and he's ready to send this flight. On the return, here comes Imari DiMercato. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. Now he gets set to see the Cardinal offense for the second time. And last drive left him in a little bit of limbo, Brock. They were happy to leave with points, obviously, but not happy that they had to settle for a field goal instead of a touchdown.
Coaches love to say, on offense, let every drive end in a kick. Bronze medal's a punt, silver medal's a field goal, and now they're going to be striving for that PAT, the gold medal.
Cardinals into formation. It's 1st and 10. Now run with DiMercato. Shoots away from 1. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it's good enough for an Arizona 1st down.
Run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
Going to the ground again on 1st. He's only able to get back to the line. It's going to be 2nd down. He is quickly making a habit out of wrecking plays, Brock, and it doesn't seem to matter what type of play that is.
It's what the best of them do. We talk about just the versatility of offensive players being dual threats. This guy's a dual threat against the pass, and that time stuffing the run.
Quite a defensive battle, Brock, that we have got so far as we've reached our 2-minute warning. More from Raymond James Stadium coming up. Shotgun now for Brissett. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Timeout taken by the Buccaneers. They're 1st. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
And it's 3rd down.
this drive continue? Here comes third down. Here he goes, third and long. He lobs this one up, looking deep to the right side. This is brought in at the 50. They rip off a huge chunk of field as the downs reset.
57 yards. And the Cardinals, first down. First and 10 at the 14-yard line.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
And he's short of the first after a mild gain. Tampa spends its second timeout now.
6-yard pickup.
And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
The Bucs, 8-yard line.
There's no question, Kate, that the big plays down the seam or will make tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
Offensive line, this is 2nd and 4. Here's Brissett to throw. And this is going to fall incomplete. Well, he made a call for the end zone there, but nobody picked up on the other end. So now it's third down. Now following the play, we see the medical staff hurrying out for an injured Buccaneer. Third down and 4 now. This is the 7th play in this drive. Now it's Brissett. Brings it in. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals get some late points and the lead.
Touchdown.
So, Brock, good work there to finish off the drive in the end zone and retake the lead.
You just get this feeling every once in a while in games, this sucker's going to be a back-and-forth football game. So what a great job offensively to jump out in front here in the first half of play.
On is Chad Ryland for the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Cardinals push their lead to 3.
Buccaneers 7.
Set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. On the return, here comes Sean Tucker. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Tampa Bay sending its offense out. Their second drive coming up. And we're a shade away from 50 seconds to go in the second. And it is enough time to put something together. Working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Mayfield now from the gun. Brought in left side by Godwin. He's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. It's a great pickup. 16 yards, and now they've got first down. And that right there is about the best you could hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and 2 guys can't stop one.
And he'll be brought down a step or 2 shy in midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. That timeout taken by the Buccaneers, and that's their final one. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. Second and 3 now. Shotgun snap for Mayfield. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find a throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. Third down coming up.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far. Well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. Sticking in the air, here's Mayfield. Can't find anyone open, and he's forced to throw it away.
There's not a quarterback alive that enjoys throwing it away on third down. But that's a good case right there of live to play another day. Live to play another series and don't put the ball in harm's way.
Bucs getting set up to punt now on fourth down. On comes Riley Dixon. That's Greg Dortch returning this for the Cardinals. Ooh, it's away, but he knows he mishit that one. Headed for the sideline. This punt out of bounds on the fly. We're waiting for the mark. Looks like they're going to say it's short of the 30. Only 10 seconds remaining here, so first and 10 may be our last snap of the half. All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. Good running here on first down as he works his way forward for about 8. They get the timeout called. We've got 5 seconds remaining in the half. Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on second down. Looking to throw. He's trying to lay this one in deep down the right side. This final shot of the half will not connect. That falls incomplete. No time remaining in our first half.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Scott Hansen, good to be with you from the Orlando EA Sports Studios with an abridged halftime report. This one shaping up to be a tight one, as evidenced by the scoreboard. Both these teams playing it close to the vest in the first half. What will happen in the second half? Let's find out as we send it back to the stadium and our commentary team, Kate Scott and Brock Hewer.
Excellent work as always, Scott. Love that halftime report. Just a field goal game for us here as we start quarter number 3. All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. Tucker now on the return. He's stopped on the run back at the 27. The Buccaneers getting their offense set to go to begin the third. And their defense sure has kept this game close. Now it's time for them to come through, get some points for their team in this low-scoring affair. Tampa Bay bringing the offense to the line. It's first and 10. We're going to start the half with a give to Irving. We're going to take this ahead for 7. We've got second and 3 now.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable second down.
Nice run last play. Sets up second and 2. Once again, Irving. And He's tackled with the first down yardage.
Some offenses, well, they prefer to go run in that RPO situation. It's a safer call, a little more conservative. But in this case, it gets him just as many yards as a short completion would.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39. First and 10, it's Mayfield. Has it downfield, working left. Well, this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
Buccaneers, first down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39. First down, here's Baker. Fires right away, but incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And we'll see what they do here on second down.
That's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage waiting for him. They were thinking interception for a second. And incompletion is still pretty good, too.
So it's second and 10 now. Ball still at that 39-yard line. Motioning left is their running back. Throwing again is Baker. Right side, hauled in by Godwin. And this one doesn't go far.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
They come to the line here, and this is 3rd and 6. They'll throw, 3rd and long. That's complete. Shepard. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And the Bucs have the first.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10. Straight ahead, it's Irving. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. Tackle there from Dalvin Tomlinson.
The only thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Baker now from the gun. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
3rd down, here's Mayfield. Has it down close. He will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
First down. 1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
Double coverage, deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock him behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Now here's Mayfield. And he's going to take this to the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers take the lead right away in half number 2. So that, Brock, an important score here as they move out in front.
This is the time of the game where your legs just get a little bit tired, but that was a determined-looking drive right there. They were not going to be denied, and they're able to score and take the lead.
McLaughlin attack on the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Buccaneers take a 4-point lead.
Buccaneers 14, Cardinals 10.
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. Dortch now to return it. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. The Cardinals and Amari DiMercado to take over once more. And they have tried on occasion to ramp up their passing game, but nothing has worked with consistency yet, Brock. Might be why they trail near the end of this third quarter.
You sure love teams who excel on the ground, right? You love a physical game of football who can hammer at the opponent, but in today's NFL, it's just impossible to win if you don't have a passing component that's balancing it out.
Arizona offense looks ready to go. Here's 1st and 10. Here's DiMercado. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. That one felt kind of counterintuitive there, Brock. They load up the line with that extra blocking, and then the run goes out to the edge anyway.
That's right. You put 2 tight ends on the field, yeah, you can live with a stalemate. It's hard to move people in the NFL, but you do not want to go backwards.
Off the play fake, Brissett. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
Third down, it's Brissett. That is once again incomplete, and consecutive incompletions have now pushed them to 4th down.
I'm not going to be surprised at all, Kate, if we see more of this. Just trying to find some answer, extend plays, be creative, try different things, because nothing really consistently has gone well for him today.
It's Matt Hawk who's headed out there to punt on 4th down. Escapes a defender. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. Here come the Bucs on offense now. They really had the passing game clicking on that last touchdown drive, partner. We'll see if they stick with that or if they mix things up a bit on this series. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run by Irving. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down. After that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. From the gun, Mayfield. Caught by the open man. And he's going to be hauled out on a gain across midfield, down inside the 45-yard line. He picks up 15 on the play. And that will be a Tampa Bay 1st down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Shotgun handoff to Irving. He dodged the tackle. And he works it down inside the 40. That's a run of 8. Just 1 quarter remaining in this one. It's Buccaneers football with a slight lead. Just got to hang on for 1 final quarter. First down carry got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1. Right back to Irving now. And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it as they take him down for a loss. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
3rd and short, Mayfield. That one's good to Godwin. And they're going to bring him down as he makes it all the way to the 12. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
They'll come up on 1st and 10. Here's the give to Irving. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackle for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
And they're going to throw out of the gun. And he's going to have the Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers now lead by 10. You should know this by now, Brock. I don't know if you're a Broadway guy, but there's a lot of names that belong on the playbill for this lead we've got here, but his name belongs on the marquee as he brings in his 2nd touchdown grab.
Yeah, a bunch of contributors all throughout this roster. No, not a Broadway guy. And with 2 scores now, it's what, a 2-score game? Yep. Easy to see he's been one of the key actors throughout.
Appreciate the honesty. McLaughlin attack on the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Buccaneers drive their lead to 11.
Buccaneers 21, Cardinals 10.
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. DeMercado bringing it back. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. The Cardinals and Amari DeMercado to take over once more. And his attention has gone to all of their receivers, Brock. This guy has continued to do damage in the passing game as well. Quite a weapon they've been able to use him as throughout this contest. Cardinals into formation. It's 1st and 10. Run here. This is DeMercado. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Operating from the gun, Brissett. This one quickly to Harrison. So a solid gain there, Brock, but still 3rd down and short that they've got to figure out now as they pick up 9 on that previous play.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
Extra man in the secondary for the Bucs on 3rd down. Shotgun now for Brissett. It's cut by Harrison. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down.
I'll be honest with you, Kate. As you grow and develop as a quarterback, your arm gets stronger. These comebacks can be one of your favorite throws in your arsenal. Because if you trust yourself and you throw it before that defender breaks, you know there's yards to be had on the perimeter.
Put the body on the line for his team. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him, only to drop your hips, cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39. To the air yet again, Brissett. Throwing the out route complete. And this is going to go as a gain of about 3 before he's met and escorted out.
There's no negatives ever on the grade sheet for a completion, but that's one of those situations. If you're going to take a risk and throw an out route, you'd sure like to see a little bit more yardage gained.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Wilson, the receiver, in motion left. From the shotgun, Brissett. Going all the way to the end zone here. Oh, again, it looks like a pick, but they drop it. A chance to steal it away in the end zone. They just can't finish the play.
That was it. That was their chance to escape this series. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points, and that was their ticket off the field. Unfortunately, he just couldn't quite hang on.
They'll air it out on third. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that's really one of the only things this offense couldn't afford to see happen, Brock. It's 4th and long.
In theory, Kate, that's exactly what complementary man coverage is supposed to look like. The DBs, well, they're sticky on the back end of it. The front end, that pass rush, it makes an impact that gets home. But of course we know, it's not that simple. It is really tough to lock down a full field in more than a second or two.
And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
I think every analytics book out there, Kate, said you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the 4th. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. Baker now off the play fake. We had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Hit arrived as the ball did to break things up. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
This is Irving on 2nd. All he can get is a yard here, bro. It's getting 3rd down. So a timeout comes in. Looks like the defense using its first to stop this game as we get close to our 2-minute warning.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
3rd down, line to gain 9 yards out. To the air on 3rd and long. Got his man, it's on him. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. So we will not reach the 2-minute warning. The defense calling time here, 2:08 on the clock.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Let's see how they attack this 1st down, partner, from the 45. Irving on the counter. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run. So we do get a timeout from the defense just before the 2-minute warning. So one more play before we reach that break.
You want to see the term read and react with a little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
All right, one more snap before the 2-minute warning. Running with Irving again on 2nd. And giving 6 on the run as that play takes us to the 2-minute warning. We've hit the 2-minute warning here in Tampa. Buccaneers up by 11. 3rd and 4 coming up now. On the give, this is Irving. And the Buccaneers get that 1st down. And that should be enough to start the celebration and earn them this win.
That result right there is why coaches all across all levels of football on defense talk about good, solid tackling, Kate. It's not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when you can bring a guy down, you're able to and keep them from piling on those yards.
Line up the design keeper. Enough to take a knee on second down. So it's a win for the Buccaneers. And it's not quite a full game shutout, Brock, but keeping that other side off the board in the second half, that sure went a long way towards securing them this win. Made things a lot easier for everyone else to operate in the closing stages of the game. That does it for another broadcast of the NFL on EA Sports. With my partner in the booth, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. The Buccaneers winners, as with that, we sign off from Tampa.